with Tri-Moto. I'm here with my 2025 Kawasaki KX250. Today we're going to be doing a coolant change requested by Christian Perea. I think that's right. He also wants a chain adjustment. The chain's good on this bike for now, but we'll do that coolant change for him. Coming over here to the table. You're going to need your sockets, your enginized coolant flush and clean, your actual coolant. You're going to need distilled water, a drill to make things easy with your 8mm socket, paper towels, funnel, and your torque wrench. Come over here to this side of the bike. We're going to take off the coolant drain cap. Set that off to the side. And come on down here. It's an 8mm bolt. It's the 1 second from the top. Get this ready. Okay, once the fluid is pretty much all drained out, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go ahead and flush it out a little bit. So put in your funnel, take your distilled water, and just kind of pour it in. See, it's still coming out green. Now it's coming out nice and white and clear. Now what I'm going to do is put the drain bolt back on. That's good. Take your air bleeder screw on the other side. We're just going to loosen that up a little bit. We'll go ahead and just take that out. Now use your coolant engine flush. All we're going to do just going to pour that in. It's almost to the fill line. You can see the bubbles. Kind of shake it, get the bubbles out. You can get your main radiator hose and kind of shake it. You'll see more bubbles. See all those bubbles? If you come over here to the air bleeder screw, you can literally see it's right there filled to the top. So it's at the top of both radiators. Put the air bleeder screw back in. That's in. Put the radiator cap on. There we go, it's nice and locked. Going that way. So what this engine coolant flush and clean is supposed to do is run it for 10 minutes. It goes through, it gets out all the oxidation, all the corrosion and all your parts, and then you flush it again. So we're gonna let it run for about 10 minutes and we'll be back with you. All right guys, the bike's been running for 10 minutes. We got that engine ice coolant flush already ran through it. Now we're gonna drain it out. We're gonna come around this way. We're gonna take off the radiator cap. So that's off. Now what we're gonna do, take off that bolt down here. to is I take the rest of that distilled water we used earlier and I just dump it into the radiator just to flush it out. That coolant's pretty much drained out. So now I'm going to take the air bleeder screw, take it out. Air bleeder screw is out. Take your torque wrench, you're going to set it to 7 Newton meters. Now you're going to put the bolt back in, threading by hand until it's hand tight. It's an 8mm bolt. Get your torque wrench. There's the click right there. Now what I do, take my funnel, just like when we filled it up with the engine flush, take your engine ice, blue coolant, put a link to it. It says the instruction manual, I believe it takes 1 quart. Or 1 liter. So what we're gonna do is just start adding this in. Put it in there. Also, as you're filling up your coolant, you always want to be kind of looking at the engine, looking at your hoses, see if you see any leaks, looking on the ground, see if I see anything leaking. This stuff is blue, so I'm looking for any blue liquid. I'm not seeing anything. Kind of overfilled it there a little bit. I'm looking at the bleeder screw side. It is all the way to the top of the bleeder screw. I can see it. It just went down. The stuff will go down. So now it's all the way up to the fill line. You can literally see it inside. Now what I'll do is I just kind of work the bike here a little bit. You can kind of move the hoses in your coolant, kind of move it around. I'm gonna go ahead and put back in the bleeder screw, the air bleeder screw. So that's in. It is literally right where it's supposed to be, so I'm gonna put my cap on. Okay. So that's how we're changing the oil coolant in this, or the the coolant in this bike. What you're gonna do is you're gonna run the bike, okay? You're gonna want that coolant to circulate, and then you're gonna want to recheck your coolant and fill it up to that fill line a few times. You're gonna want to run the bike maybe 2 to 3 minutes, check it, and then fill it back up, and then check it again. Make sure that coolant is always at that fill line. That's how you change the coolant. Have a good one.